transitions from one-armed triangles to arm curls. You can go into arm curls like this. You can go into them from these two-arm triangles, and now this last option I show you is from the one-arm triangles. If you can't do the triangles already, then check out the extra tutorials I got on the traced arm triangles, and then come back for this one, how to go into the arm curls from there. What you need as a one-arm triangle is from this free-floating angle to go under the armpit. It's the same as for the two-arm triangles, where this horizontal line needs to go under the armpit. So go into this one-arm triangle. I have it from the handle here going to the arm, and then under the armpit here to the free-floating angle, and from this free-floating angle the fibers back to the handles. So in the tutorial on the traced one-arm triangles, pick this one that you get the same shape. From here, the easiest way is just to lift this over the head. So you get half this diamond shape, and this hand is free and dives in from the front in this negative space here, all through with the elbow, and then grabs the fibers from the outside. So it goes here, around, grabs the fibers, and the handle hand lets go of this fiber end here, and I shift the handle a little, so from this usual forwards grip, shift it around in this reverse grip, and then you can open here to the arm curls, dance around, go into the diamond, whatever you want. To get out of it, just go back into this diamond shape, the handle hand grabbing the fibers here on the other side. You take this arm out to here, and then lift it over the head, and you're back in this one-arm triangle. Now you see that these lines are longer than they were before. It depends on how you re-grab the fibers here. So if you grab them a bit more away from the end here, then you get the shape more as you had it before. So showing you also from the other side. So oops, the other triangle this way. One arm triangle, handle going from the hand up to the arm, and then under the armpit to this free floating angle here. From there, just lift it over the head, and this arm dives in, goes around here from the front in this negative space, all the way through, including the elbow, going around and grabbing the fibers here from the top. The handle hand lets go of the fiber end, twists around from the forwards handle grip to reverse handle grip, and then you can open into your arm curls. Back again, back to this diamond shape. The handle hand grabs the fibers here. The higher up at the arm you take the fibers, the more you'll get back the triangle shape you had before. So, re-grabbing the fibers here, you take this arm out, create this angle again, lift it over the head, and you're back in your one-arm triangle. That's the easiest way how to get into this. In the beginning I showed you turning into that. So that's a really nice variation based on the same principles. So once again, go into this one-arm triangle, and to turn, you to practice, you can just shuffle your way around to turn. When you're more advanced, you can do something like this, any kind of turn you like. But for the start, just shuffle your way around and shuffle you over again. So from here, you got this free floating angle that goes up. The triangle stays on this same plane here, so on the plane between me and the camera now. And I try to stay to leave it really vertical in this plane and not to tilt it like this. As you have just seen, you can just lift it here over the head, but that does take away the effect of this turning into it. So this angle goes up, you start turning, and then keep it here behind your head, going down on that side, and there is the point where it catches on your neck, and you go around, and then you're in the same position as if you just had lifted it over here. And from there, same thing, you let go of this angle, this arm dives in, goes around, gets the fibers here. You can open, close, whatsoever. To get out of it, you turn just the other way. So you re-grab the fibers here with your handle hand, you take this arm out, you have this free floating angle, you turn the other way, so this time it's this arm, this 2-point arm, that goes up, staying here on the plane as vertical as you can get. This one goes up, you shuffle your way around to here, and there the whip gets loose from your neck to here, and you're back to where you started. So you can just try this, turning here, back and forth to practice, and then, well, you know, just dive in with the arm. Showing it also from the other side. So, always doing it wrong with here. So this triangle, you're here. To turn, you take this free floating angle now, that goes all the way up, staying here on this plane as vertical as possible. Shuffle your way around, go behind your head, going down on this side, and then the whip catches here on your neck. Let go of this angle, your hand dives in, goes around, takes the fibers. You can open, close again, and for the way back, it's now this arm here, this 2-point arm that's going up, as vertical as possible. Here, shuffle your way around, and there you get off your neck until you're here again. So that's it. Play with it. If you really get it smooth with turning and keeping it on the vertical plane there, then you can try all kinds of turning like this or whatever you want.